Now then guys, how you doing? Thank you for joining me again. So I said at the end of the last episode, or majority of the way through the last episode, that we were lacking up top and that the possession style play that we needed, because we were playing basically on the counter-attack, we needed to try and implement that. So between episodes, I have been messing about with the tactic, and hopefully I've got something that works. As you can see from the league table, we are currently in 4th place. That's no surprise really. 34 points on the board. Bala on 35, just above us. Their form though, they've won 1 out of their last 5 games. 4 draws in there, so no defeats, so not too bad for them. We've won 3 out of our last 5. TNS there run the way with it, 9 points clear at the top. Cardiff Met on 41 points. Now 7 points clear of us as well. Barry Town 3 points behind us, so there's a little bit of a gap starting to form. However, you know, even a 3rd place finish, I did speak about trying to get into Europe. Even that 3rd place finish may not be enough, just because of like the winner of the cup gets that place anyway. So, you know, 2nd place may be a bit too far from us. It was never about winning the league this season. I've said that in a couple of episodes. However, we are starting to pick up some form and we're about to go into a January transfer window. So I was speaking about the tactic then, and I've gone for the 4-2-3-1. It's a custom control possession, just set this one up straight off the tab. We're playing positive. I'm quite happy with how it looks. I like to play 2 up top, and I have tried the 4-2-4. It didn't really work out for us, so we've gone with this formation. Now, Flint is currently playing behind a striker. I haven't really got a player that suits that position overall. Agumang's the only player at the club that actually fits into the position where I want him, so he's out there as a winger. As you can see by that green circle, he's the only one 100% natural in that position. But on the plus side, I've brought in the first regen of this save, 17-year-old Welshman, Andrew Roach. Now, I tried to get this guy in the summer when I first took over the club, and he went off to Flint Town, where he scored 11 goals in 18 games. A 7.01 rating. This guy is good. Now, he's nothing to look at, obviously, attributes-wise. He was never going to be at this level. Current ability 3-star, potential ability 5-star. Everybody at this level is more or less free anyway, as they're all on amateur contracts, part-time contracts and whatnot. So, yeah, we brought him in. 15 finishing, 13 composure. Now, we do lack the pace up top, and I still haven't got it in Roach. With 6 acceleration and 7 pace. However, a proven goal scorer already, and he's been capped at under 18 levels. So, we've got a little bit of a Welsh international, potentially. Now, we have got to speak about what we're going to do going forward in this January transfer window. I do still need somebody with a bit of pace, maybe out on that left-hand side where Edge is at the minute. Defensively, I think we're sound. Goalkeeper, probably, you know, Parry isn't the greatest goalkeeper that we've got. We've also got Jones as well, who has been playing in between episodes, but I think we need to strengthen in those areas. But when you look, we've got a £606 transfer budget, but I'm already over the wage budget, and I can't make any adjustments to that. So players are going to have to leave in this transfer window if I want to bring anybody else in. But just going back to the league table and talking about us defensively, goals conceded this season, we have only conceded 10 goals all season. That is 9 better than Newtown, who have conceded the 2nd least. Defensively, you know, normally I have the problem because I play such an attacking style of play that we concede loads of goals, but we score loads of goals. The problem is the scoring of goals. As you can see, we're mid-table there. 24 goals scored, similar to Connors Key, who've had an absolute shocker. Let's have a look at the league table. So Connors Key down in 8th place. But yeah, we haven't been great up front, and that's an area that we need to improve on. However, tactically, those changes may help us out. So when we look at the schedule as is then, guys, you know, we've had plenty of games between episodes. We had that 1-1 draw with Barry Town where George Harry got us out of trouble with that penalty goal on the 45th minute. But then we've had games against Newtown. So this was when I was looking at tactical changes. As you can see down here, we're playing the 4-2-4 in this one when we ended up with a 0-0 draw with Newtown. We're playing attacking here as well. We had 10 shots but only 1 on target, and that's the problem. Then we had a 1-1 draw with Bala. We had changed the formation here. We were playing that 4-2-3-1 with Roberto up front. And Aguian got the goal in 82 minutes to get us a draw against Bala. Like I say, Bala are dropping off a little bit now. They are still above us. So, you know, it was a potential 6 points in that respect. They could have pulled away even further. But Bradley Burgess with a goal on 25 minutes. Aguian on 82. 8 shots, 5 on target, but 65% possession. You can see the change in that possession there. Then we continued with the formation and we ended up with a 2-0 victory over Flint Town. Aguian with 2 goals there, so that was 3 goals in 2 games. 14 shots, 8 on target, 64% possession. Then the upset of the series so far, a 2-1 victory over the New Saints in the Cup. So the Welsh Cup 3rd round, Declan McManus with a goal on 30 before 2nd half we just turned it on. 11 shots, 8 on target, 58% possession against the best team in the league. Cuddy Roberto with a goal on 72 and then a tap in for Aguian right at the end. So he was involved in the build-up here. You know, it's a poor ball out. Edge does some good work as O'Sullivan presses, but Aubameyang there rushes into the box and gets us the winner. 91 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock when we go ahead and they can't get back into it. So TNS fallen at the first hurdle in the Welsh Cup third round. Then a 0-0 draw with Connah's Quay. Quite underwhelming this one. 6 shots, 1 on target. Didn't do a lot. Not a lot to talk about, but a decent point. Then a 1-0 victory over bottom of the table, Aberystwyth. Cody Roberto with the goal there. 12 shots, 6 on target, 64% possession. They didn't manage a shot on target. And then scenes as we get a victory against Penybont. Now, they actually had a penalty. James Waite missed it. Michael Jones, like I say, coming back into the team. And potentially now going to be our number 1. Saves the penalty. George Harry then with a goal on 61. We had 6 shots, 2 on target, 60% possession. Penybont definitely the better team here. And now we're going to play them again. So here we go then, game day. As Flint Town take on Connah's Quay, Haverfordwest against Carnarvon, Newtown against Aberystwyth and TNS against Barla. So first against third there, could do with a draw really. Or TNS, we're never going to catch them. They could do with taking up the 3 points. Barla there, we need them to be dropping points if we can get the result against 7th place, Penybont. So team selection wise then, we're going to go with Jones in goal, Aketu, Lever, Ellerslie and Lewis at the back with Vieira and Bayo in the middle, Edge, Flint and Aubameyang out wide with Roberto up front, Roach on the bench. We're going to see him in the second half, guaranteed goals from this guy. So what's been said in the social roundup then? Aaron Wright says perfect. Wayne Edward Connolly says yes, Ellerslie starts and because he's happy, I'm happy. There's a lot being said about Ellerslie there. He's a quality player, the only player that we've actually brought in. He's done a good job for us so far. We're doing well, we're on a good run, let's carry that on. Like I say, we have just beaten Penybont, so I'm expecting a similar performance again, and we are at home this time round as well. So we have a highlight then. We are playing in the white there in the blue. Aubameyang then to Lewis, Bayou, ball into Flint. Go on, have a crack lad. Lewis to Aubameyang. He's got plenty of goals in him. Edge across, it's blocked this time. Vieira's there though as we continue putting the pressure on. Can he square the ball again? He doesn't. Lewis on it as they dive in, but he's got plenty of time now. Lewis to the byline, Aubameyang, and there we go. Roberto, is he onside? He looked offside, but he's there, and we are 1-0 up on 13 minutes. Keeper doesn't get anything on it. They're not even looking at it. As we get to see it again, Vieira to Lewis. There's a challenge in there. We're quite lucky the way the ball spills out. Ball in, Aubameyang. He's onside, you know. This guy is keeping him on. He looked offside when I first seen it. But there is another highlight then. Hopefully the change of formation, like I say, is a complete change of fortune. It's Roberto. He's there. Is he onside? He's just stood on the back post. Nobody picks him up. And that is literally 2 goals in a minute for him. As we see it again, I don't really know what they're doing there. He's just unmarked. Doesn't even bother. He could have just hit him and went in. It's Roberto with goals on 14 and 16 on a hat-trick already. Roberto on the hat-trick. Ball across to Edge. Just headed away. I thought Roberto was on the shoulder. He may have got to that. Edge to Aketu. That's a great ball though. Edge again. Vieira, have a crack lad. Flint. He's been brought down. It's given a penalty, has he? It's on the edge of the area. He's given a penalty. Roberto going for a hat-trick. And he does. And there we go on 28 minutes. Roberto seals it. 3-0. That's got to be game over. 9th goal of the season for the guy as well. Keeper goes right way, but just can't get a glove on it. We've had 4 shots free on target and scored all 3 of them so far. As we're going to go into half-time. 3-0 up. There's another highlight though. Free kick to ourselves. Get a ball into the box as we down Edge. We go short. Ball in now. Aubameyang. Turns the man. It's a great turn as well. And it's just wide. What a first half we've had this time round though. And at half time we have bossed it. Dressing room wise then. You're doing brilliantly. Well done. Tactically, would I make the change? Would Roberto come off? I don't think that's the way to go. Joseph Ferreira though is going to come on for Edge. That's my one change so far, start the second half. So Roach probably not going to play this game. Now he may come on for the final 15 minutes, who knows. As there is a highlight then in the first minute of the second half. And we are caught out there. There's Waite on his way through. He scored against us last time. It was his worldie of a free kick that knocked us out the cup. And he scores again. 3-1 and game on. As it's literally just a long ball. We get caught out. Who is that? Is that Ellerslie as well? It's Lever who gets caught. And it's a great finish. As we go past the hour mark, now that's good. It's been quiet since the goal. Tactically then, changes to make. So Roach is going to come on for Roberto. He's had a quality game. Get that guy standing ovation. And George Harry's going to come on for Flynn. So that is all my changes made. Let's go. As Waite then with the corner. Get it clear. Oh, it's given a penalty. 71 minutes. We were 3-0 up here. And they've got an opportunity. He did save a penalty in the last game, Jones. Hopefully he can do it again. Wait then, can Jones be the hero again? Can he save 2 in 2? He doesn't. He goes the same way as Roberto did, and now it's 3-2. Not ideal. I said we've been solid defensively as well. This second half has not looked good for us. It's a great penalty. No more drama, please. We cannot throw this one away. We've had 8 shots, 4 on target. They've had 8 and 3. There is a highlight though. Lewis to Bayo. Ball into the box, the back stick. Roach then. Ball across to Ferreira. Out to Akatu. Where are we going with it? Ball, we've gone all the way back to level. We've got player free out wide. Vieira. We just need to be careful of the counter here. There's Lever to Ferreira. Roach is hanging about. Harry. Aguiang. Has a crack from distance. What a save from Morris. It's an absolute screamer. Aguiang then. Go on, lad. Someone get ahead in this. Lever is at the front post. He's now on the penalty spot. Lever's there. He doesn't get to it. Ferreira. Go out wide. He does. Aguiang again. Lewis. Have a crack. Lewis! Oh, he's put it wide. Missed. Feeling the pressure now after being 3-0 up and saying it was game over. The thing is as well, all my changes have been attacking changes. Got to be our ball here. As a mun. Is this going to be the first time we're going to have a proper collapse? Ball across. Bayo gets it clear. Harry, get a foot in. Ball through. Akatu hits it long. We're feeling the pressure. I'm certainly feeling it anyway. Wood to Reynolds. Borge. Davies has a crack. Oh, he's scored. It's an absolute screamer. And we've conceded 3 in the second half after being 3-0 up and looking like it was game over. Can you believe it? There's still an opportunity that we could go and lose this game, but we're at home. It was a game that we really needed to win to keep the pressure on. And don't get me wrong, it's an absolute worldie. He's got no right scoring from there, but we give him time, and it's off the underside of the crossbar and in. Oh my days, 3-0 at half-time, 4 minutes of stoppages. Doesn't look like anything else is going to happen, and we have blown it. Absolutely blown it, guys. I cannot believe what I've just seen there. Conceding goals on 47, 73 and 88. I'm going to be raging. I'm going to throw the water bottle. I'm embarrassed by that performance. I've got players that aren't happy with that, but we were 3-0 up, in total control of the game. We were cruising along, and we've blown it. So we go up into third place as it stands, as Barler haven't played yet. Connors Key 3-1 against Flint Town. Haverford West 2-0 against Carnarvon. And Newtown 1-1 with Aberystwyth. Sarah Watson says, I'm absolutely fuming with that. You're not as fuming as I am. That is a shocking performance. The results in everywhere else, then Barler draw 1-1 with TNS. So we drop back down. And now we've got Cardiff Met next. Right, so game day 2 of the episode then against Cardiff Met Uni. Now, we got taught a lesson by these students last time out. We got spanked 2-1. In fairness, it was a game of 2 halves. We were done in the first half. The second half, we come back into it. And that game against Penybont was also a game of 2 halves. That is the problem at the minute. Cardiff Met in second place. It's a real big game. This is, we need to be picking up points. Barler against Haverford West in 10th. You know, there's a real opportunity for them to win there. As Barry take on TNS, Connors Key against Penybont, Flint Town against Aberystwyth, and Newtown against Carnarvon. So team selection wise then, we're going to name an unchanged side, or am I? I'm thinking Simon Downer for Lever, who let us down in the last game. So we got Jones, Akatu, Downer, Ellerslie and Lewis at the back, with Vieira and Bayo in the middle, Edge, Flint and Aguiang, with Roberto up front again. Roberto starting after getting the hat-trick. Roach probably get 45 minutes in this one. What am I telling the guys? And we've been on a good run lately. We still haven't been beaten. Our continental qualification hopes are still alive. Let's go for that. It's not very often I get to talk about European football, so we might as well chat about it while we can. But that game against Penybont, you know, that's harsh on the team to be 3-0 up in the first half, as nothing has happened here in the 20 minutes. Possession-wise, you know, we always look good now. 56% possession. We've had 1 shot, 1 on target. They've not done a lot. Cardiff Met with 1 shot, but nothing happening. No highlights, though, in the 35 minutes. This one may be a dead rubber, let's be honest. As Callum Watts picks up a yellow card, that is the first thing that's happened, but now we have a highlight. As they go long, Ellerslie down, we don't pick it up in the midfield. Watts, who's just booked up a yellow card, and they go all the way back to the keeper. 43 minutes on the clock, though. You know, stadium, there's plenty of fans in the stadium, I'll give them that much. As we are at home, we're at the Rock. Ball through, Roscoe to Watts, and they go all the way back. They're playing the possession as well. McCarthy, Rittenberg. Watts out again, McCarthy on the overlap. Gets to the byline. It's tidy from them, I'll give them that much. And what a save that is from Jones, though. Oh my god, Lewis has played it back across the goal, and Evans puts it into an empty net. Defensive mistake. What is Lewis doing there? It's a quality save from Jones. As Watts gets the ball in, it's more or less point blank. Lewis, why is it... Just point out. What are you doing? And we go a goal down, but there is a highlight then just before first half stoppages. Aubameyang, can he get us back on level terms? Edge, from distance. Have a crack, lad. It's off the post. Got to be Roberto scores. The flag stays down, and literally we have scored, and we're back on level terms straight away. As the corner comes in, is it Edge off the post, and Roberto's there. Goalkeeper, you know, he's got no chance. And if it wasn't for that stupid mistake by Lewis, we'd be winning this first half. I'm not happy with the performance. I don't think that's the way to go. We're being the better team. We have. I'm not going to make a change yet. As Roberto was scored, do not want to take him off. He is in form. As Roberto is there again, Lang claims it under pressure. But the game has suddenly come to life. Lewis with the header down. He needs to redeem himself. Bayo to Ellerslie. Right, let's go. Not really got the options. As he goes out to Aubameyang. Lewis. They're pressing us though. As Ellerslie goes, we find some space. Flint, but we're probably going to go back with it. Roberto to Vieira. Vieira to Edge on the overlap. Edge to score. Oh, it's in the roof of the net. What a goal. We're 2-1 up now. After being 1-0 down, we take the lead. As TNS go 1-0 up against Barry on 49 minutes. Jordan Williams with the goal there. But we just overload. And Edge is there. And the goalkeeper's got no chance. What a finish that is from Edge. 8 shots, 7 on target for us here. Possession-wise, 60%. Definitely being the better team. Flint then picks it up to Edge. Edge on a yellow card. Akatu, though, can he go down the line? He does. Flint. That's nice, though. Ball through. Roberto's there. He's not really got any pace, but he still beats him for it. But he misses. That's the thing about Roberto. He's not clinical enough. As there is another highlight then. Roscoe. Got to be our ball. Lewis gets a toe on it. So much better this second half. The goal that we scored just before half-time has really changed the tide. As Aubameyang then is going to get down to the byline. Can deliver a decent ball as Edge is there. Gets the head on it. It's off the bar. They've played a similarly danger ball. But there we go then. Right, changes have got to be made now. Tactically, Roberto on a 7.6. Again, he's having a good game. Now Flint on a 6.7. Probably going to come off again. We'll go George Harry there. And that's the first change. Anybody else? Akatu isn't having a great game. Ferreira's going to come on there. We'll swap him for Lewis. Confirm the changes and let's go. So a double change on 63 minutes. Because we've had 10 shots, 7 on target, 61% possession as it stands. And we find ourselves 2-1 up. As we're going into the final 5 minutes then, there is another highlight. Don't do this to us. To concede late would be harsh. As the ball is down, Roscoe's there. We're slow. Oh my days, we've conceded again. 87 minutes, it's 2 apiece. The keeper does nothing. Oh guys, 2 games. We've conceded late on. I think it was 88 in the last game. 87 here. We're just so wide open. That ball down. Downer is just not quick enough to get there. He hasn't got the pace in fairness. And we have conceded again. As we've got 4 minutes of stoppages. Is there going to be one final highlight? We've been the better team here. Second game on the bounce. We've been the better team. We've dropped points against Cardiff Met as well. It's disappointing that we didn't win. But we are holding our own now. We really are. As Cardiff Met in second, we're still in fourth. As TNS, they won against Barry, but Barlow winning 2-1 against Haverfordwest. Goals on 17 and 20 from them. They are now 3 points clear of ourselves. It's not looking very good. Kurt Blackwell says a bit of pain to concede so late on, but a draw was the right result. I don't think so. I disagree with that. As Spall shared is the headline. As we now prepare for that split, so we have the top 6 teams playing against each other and the bottom 6, similar to the Scottish Premier League and how they play. Druids matches picked for television, so that means that the schedule has now been sorted. So let's have a look. So yes, plenty more games there as we take on those teams twice. We've also got the Welsh Cup 4th round game coming up as well, which is absolutely massive. So let's go through these then. So Druids, Barla, Barry, Cardiff Met, Newtown and TNS teams in the top 6. 10 games unbeaten for Barla. You know, they're a team that we need to go after, really. We could do with their form being a lot worse than what it is, but unfortunately not as we work our way through. And that is it then, guys. So where are you going to join me next? So looking at the schedule, and I think we come right back. Let's play that Welsh Cup 4th round game against a team that we don't know yet. So we'll find out who that one is between episodes. And then we'll take on Newtown, the team that inflicted our first defeat of the season. So yes, 2 more games coming up. After 2 disappointing results there. A 3-3 draw being 3-0 up. And then conceding in the 87th minute against Cardiff Met when we were in cruise control again. So yes, thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, stay safe, and I'll catch you later. Ta-ra.